Hey guys, welcome back to Game Time, where we talk about all the anime, games, everything, all that stuff and more. We just discuss it all.
My stream protector was applied diagonally, and I am
And
now
we
mad.
Kirby is a bad game.
and with my co-host, Gyarados, that one guy, that one other guy.
Who also hates Kirby.
Ben, Seth, get monster.
Hello.
Ben isn't here.
Dude, why is there like a bunch of spots underneath the screen protector?
But don't worry, Sonic fan, because I am here.
Is that like oil?
Remember, I'm gonna try to get back on the schedule of Game Time, and remember that the video goes on Saturday morning, or whenever the clock guy decide to wake up, to be uploaded so you can see it recorded, I guess.
Kirby's a bad game.
So you can see it live
So
on
it's-
Friday night, and you get to see it on the channel recorded. Right, Gyarados?
Okay. Yeah, I got it back.
So, Monster, what were you saying about
What?
the Switch 2?
I didn't say anything that. Nah, yeah, at
Well,
least I
you
don't
were
think I was.
saying that you were saying that Kirby's a bad game, though.
I didn't say that. No.
Kirby's a
But you were
bad
saying
game!
Oh, so Reese
I
Benny's in
love
here.
the way you think, Sonic fan. Yes, but this is a video, right? This is being recorded.
Yeah, it's at the stream.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Kirby's a bad game. Let's memorialize
back.
that.
That's the name of the
And now
Oh.
we
podcast.
watch it
What are
later.
the spots?
That's the name of the podcast
What?
episode.
What game?
What are the spots underneath my screen protector?
Why is Kirby a
I don't
bad
know.
game?
You get
No,
Kirby's
those
a
are
bad
mic-
game. Kirby's a bad
Just,
game because Kirby is a giant round pink thing that
I
doesn't
think
do
it's
anything.
like I think it's like the oil from my fingerprints or something.
I just had a popsicle.
That's nice.
Ben,
Well, it looks
we're
horrible.
discussing this. We're discussing in this podcast of Sonic fans about how bad Kirby is as a game.
Ben, why
I
do you
don't know.
have to play a bad game?
Aw.
Yeah, why do you play that game? Ben, your game is so bad. Like you can't even. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like
By the way,
it's so bad that
Oh.
that
It-
by the way,
that
Ben.
Kirby.
you like children could be influenced by this.
I agree.
By the way, Ben, he's
and
recording, so
the
he-
Metacritic scores for Kirby are so low, and the player reviews are so low because Kirby's a bad game.
There's a cleaning cloth I got for my Switch 2 screen.
A what?
In real life?
Oh.
A cleaning cloth.
Oh.
Anyway, Kirby is just it's just so bad. I
It's
just
just
can't
so
even
bad.
like, comprehend.
It's just so bad.
It's so bad.
Children could get influenced by it.
Oh,
By
I
the way,
don't know what
Ben,
it's called. I don't know what you're talking
Sonic Fan
about.
is recording, by the way.
Yeah, they know.
No, that doesn't sound right. Actually, I don't think it's that. Nah, I don't think it's that game. I think you got the wrong game. I think you got the wrong game. You were asking because you forgot what game it was, and I think you misrecalled the game. But Kirby, earlier today, when I was taking a picture of that special property, which I only got half of the property, I forgot the whole thing was owner occupied, but that was the whole thing. No, it's because there were two people out there putting car decorations on a car, and I was too embarrassed to go up there and like take a picture of them all, so I cut them out of it.
I'm gonna eat some fruit snacks.
Ben, that is so unrealistic. The fact of the matter is Kirby
Speed Maze?
sucks, both literally and figuratively.
Kids couldn't,
Shots fired. I want to get it.
you know,
Can I ref? Can I
Where do
ref?
they go without touching the sides?
So, if anyone's listening to this conversation, let's remember that I've played Kirby. Ben has not played my game, so he
I
does
muted
not have
these,
the
man. I don't know what. I don't know.
I'm eating fruit snacks.
Wait.
Fruit Snacks is very comparable to Kirby. Very. 200 hours. Let's be realistic here.
What did Kirby eat fruit snacks?
Whoa. Sonic fan just made an excellent point about how bad Kirby really is. But he already made it, so why repeat it?
It's not a lot of have his opinions.
Big trashing on the franchise because Kirby is a pink blob. It's a
Ladies,
pink blob, and you press the button,
calm down, ladies.
and you press the button,
Ben,
it goes bloop 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 bloop.
He eats people. You don't want children to eat people.
That is true. That is nasty. How Kirby
This is
just
so
sucks
hard, bro.
everything.
What?
It's grotesque. Entire cars.
Yeah, but I like the little better.
Traffic
Yeah, that
cones.
too, yeah.
Traffic cones. Cars. Springs. Other things.
Dude, this game is making me wanna crash out. I'm gonna crash out.
Which what's this?
Don't say that. That somebody else said
Actually-
that, and I hated that person. I don't want
I
to tell you who
did.
Gabe,
did.
that's
They kill
a
me.
good point, Gabe.
I can
If
say whatever I
Kirby,
want, bro.
What? Talk one
if
at
a
a time.
if a Kirby game crashed and kicked you out of it, that would be an act of mercy.
No. Mhm.
There's a part 2 to this
Why
one.
are you showing it Kirby?
Down.
You don't want children to eat people.
Yeah, Ben, that's
Always
uncool.
want to count confuse myself.
What if
I never
children?
said that actually. Sonic is a really good game actually. I love Sonic. I played Sonic Frontiers on the Switch when I first got it. I played it all the way through to the end on a car ride. It was so much fun. I loved it. So much better than Kirby. I love Sonic. Well, the thing is I have money so I can do all of it.
I have money too. So I can be a rich asshole.
No, it's bearable. Now, you see, Ben, I can still handle garbage. I throw my trash away all the time. I don't litter because I can handle garbage and I can handle Kirby. You can't handle it because you just don't have the level of higher thinking that you need
Yeah.
to truly grasp a Xenoblade Chronicles game. Thank you, Sonic fan. That it is so foreign to it is so much more advanced. It's like that episode of Regular Show where Mordecai and Rigby get really, really smart and everyone else around them look like cavemen. That is what you are experiencing. You are experiencing a thing where everything is so much
I'm gonna say
smarter than
this.
you that you just it's hieroglyphics.
Like,
Let it race.
did it.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
exactly.
I just can't.
You guys crack me up. Ladies, come down, please.
I was gonna mention this. Simon, do you want to do a different topic now, or?
Let's do the
Bitch.
topic of the Steam Deck versus Switch 2.
Okay.
So, okay, yeah, that's a good conversation. So the first thing I want to mention is some of the pros. The biggest
Okay.
pro is that the Steam Deck doesn't play Kirby unless you
Can you
do some
rate
workarounds.
man?
So that is a big pro of the Steam Deck. Now, a con is that it doesn't play Xenoblade, which is a big con. That is a very big con. And then you have the fact that there's so many Kirby games that
But
Besides the
Reese, come on, man.
besides, okay, really,
We're talking about. Yeah.
the Steam Deck versus Switch 2. Which one is the better for the average gamer?
Yeah.
Garrett.
No, we're not talking about that anymore.
now we're. So as
But
far
we're
as
not
Steam Deck
talking about
actually
that
goes,
anymore, man.
I would say that the Steam Deck, it's not very compatible with very many games. And like if you use Steam, for example, I mentioned this earlier, but there is different levels that a Steam game can have as far as compatibility goes. It can be a game that has been optimized for the Steam Deck, or it can be a game that might work with the Steam Deck, but you'll have some glitches and issues. So for the average gamer, I think they should avoid the Steam Deck because it is not going to be a very straightforward experience, and you're going to run into bugs, you're going to run into glitches, a whole lot more than you would on a Switch 2 console.
From what I understand. Oh, you can hear. Bruh.
What I was gonna say that I think for the younger gamers, they're gonna choose the Switch 2, but for the older gamers, it's gonna be Switch 2 also, I think, because I think the Switch 2, they want to aim toward more third-party development.
Yeah. And like the games an average player, the games that average players want to play, the Switch is already targeted to kind of the average casual gamer. So if a developer wants to get their games to that audience, the chicken and egg problem doesn't exist on the Switch. The Switch has the casual gamer. They have the lower volume gamer, so they're also going to have the games that are targeted for them. We're talking games like the Assassin's Creed series, the Final Fantasy series, in addition to all Nintendo's first-party games. And the truth of the matter is you can just avoid Kirby entirely on the Switch. You can just refuse to download it.
Besides Kirby. Well,
And
what
it's hard to even know about them when there's no direct for them, because there's a direct for Xenoblade but not Kirby.
Can we get out the subject of Kirby, please?
Please, yeah.
No more Kirby. Kirby is
No,
done.
just no more of either.
Nobody's talking
No
about
more.
Kirby. It's that bad. Okay, great.
No, Reese. No.
Ah,
So I'm talking about no more. I'm talking about no more of either, bro.
No
He just wants to
more.
be at the top.
Okay, the subject is which one is the most, like, handheld kind of deal?
Oh,
You mean
Switch
like-
2 easily.
Like, you can go on a
The
car
battery,
ride,
that was not an option.
like, you can go on a car ride, maybe a road trip. I would take the Switch 2.
I would say the Switch 2.
I would say even the Switch 1. Like, Nintendo's really focusing on stuff against, like, they're trying to get on the subject of third-party games.
Interesting. I agree entirely. Ben, what were you mentioning? Ben?
Ben, did you die?
Ben? What were you saying, Ben? You said something interesting. Oh yeah. Oh, game budgets. Sonic fan. Ben had an interesting question.
Oh, I had him.
How much do you think they spent on the production of Mario Kart World?
Ben, I'm sorry I had you
Take a
muted.
guess.
I'm sorry.
I'm not offended, Sonic fan. Don't worry.
He's not. Don't worry.
I'm sorry, Ben.
Are you Jamathan? Is this Jamathan, guys? Did Jamathan hack into Sonic fan's account and mute me?
Is it turning
No,
into
man.
Ben Time Podcast?
Yeah, Ben Time podcast. I love that topic. Let's talk about Ben. Let's talk about him. Gabe,
No,
you start.
No, okay, I
Oh,
was just
Playing Welcome
joking.
Tour.
He was joking. It was a joke. Everyone laugh. Everyone laugh.
No.
Laugh track.
But I got an actual idea what we can talk about now. Like,
Yeah.
what's everyone's thoughts on? I guess, what's it called? What was it called? Nintendo Switch. What was it called? Yours like Switch Tour.
Yeah.
Welcome
so
Tour?
Welcome Tour.
Complete
Welcome
waste
Tour.
of
Yeah, what's everyone's
money.
thoughts on Welcome
That's
Tour?
not
Like
my
the
kind of
game, the
thing.
aspects of it.
Waste of money.
I'm playing it right now.
Let me
So-
tell you.
Yeah, but I don't really like watch it. So I like. If you
It was
don't
a
watch,
waste
I
of
want to
money.
play it.
It is so. It looks like a cheap Roblox game that got rendered in
So guys,
Roblox.
I have
Yes,
a unique
thank you.
perspective
That I
because
agree with you,
I
Ben,
didn't
on
buy
that.
it. I didn't buy it because it didn't look fun.
It's
It
not
looked like a
fun.
chore.
It is a
what,
chore.
What's
It's a fucking chore.
what's the subject on Switch 1 Pro Controller versus Switch 2? This is something I saw on YouTube.
I like Switch One because I didn't have. I like Switch One because I
Switch
don't
2's
the
better.
Switch One Pro controller because I don't have to pay for the Switch 2 one since I already have the
Okay,
Switch
but
One Pro controller.
But the Switch 2 Pro controller has the buttons at the back of it.
Oh, yay!
I have the buttons in the back on mine.
The Welcome
Yay!
Tour.
I
buttons
mean,
get
it is easier to click the buttons on the Pro controller than it is to press your buttons on Kirby.
Wait, Welcome Tour for the
Enough
Right.
about Kirby!
Respawn.
Ben,
final
stop
Well,
Why?
Respawn,
Why?
if you
Why?
don't know
man.
what
What? Monster? Why are we muting? Why are we muting and censoring my favorite
We're
game?
not. It's just that y'all. It's just that I thought.
Franchise.
I don't really. It's just the fact that it's Sonic Fan
It's real.
video.
I was muted.
Ben,
So what?
Ben,
So
we're
I
so
agree
done
with
with Kirby.
Ben.
Ben,
If
Ben,
you
it's
like
over.
Kirby,
I
there's
was
nothing
muted.
wrong with it.
I
No,
was
there's nothing
muted.
wrong with that. It's just that we're
I was
trying.
muted.
We want to let Sonic
I
Fan
was
talk what
muted.
you want to talk
I
about.
was muted. I was muted. Guess who's the one that talked about that? Guess who was got in
I
trouble
was
for it?
framed.
That wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was.
I might mute
So
you
Reese,
because,
That's-
well,
the fact that you mentioned Kirby so much, kind of reveals a lot about what your favorite game is between the two.
I muted you.
That's not the problem, man.
I didn't mute you, Ben. I muted the other guy.
Oh,
Oh,
he
or-
muted the
oh,
other
so I was
guy.
just-
Oh, he muted you, Reese. How does that feel? How does that feel? He muted you actively.
I'm hoping this year or sometime that they do it like Nintendo games switch to direct thingy.
I think we're probably gonna get a Switch 2 Direct eventually. I don't know about this month though.
I bet we'll get one in like 2 weeks, if I had to guess.
Really? but
I think it'd be nice to have a Direct this month, but I don't know if it's possible.
It's possible. I mean, all they gotta do is give like new trailers for the games coming out later this year and say the release dates, and that's all we really need.
Yeah.
There's probably very little though. I'm not gonna lie. We need actual Kirby Air Riders gameplay. I'm not gonna lie. That would
We
be
could
They'll
see
show
gameplay.
that, yeah.
I want on Switch, on GameCube.
What do you want on GameCube?
Sonic Adventure DX, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
That's probably
You know
gonna be
what I
on
want?
Sega, not on GameCube though.
Do you know
Can-
what I
can-
want? Do you know what
can
I want?
finish?
Yeah, yeah.
Skies of Arcadia Legend. That's a remake of Skies of Arcadia. If you know what that is.
Please
Okay.
mute it.
Never heard of that.
Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, the original.
They have the remake on the Switch one. They're not gonna put
Yeah, I
that
was gonna
on
say I'm
there.
not. I mean, I don't know, but continue, Sonic Fan.
As long as I get my Sonic Adventure 2 on the go, that's fine.
I don't think
mean-
they'll release it on the GameCube first party,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But you know what they will release? You know what they will release, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Guess Sonic Fan.
Skies of
I
Arcadia
mean, Sonic Fan could come out as a
Legend.
remake.
Skies of Arcadia Legend.
They could remake it or just remaster that. There's a possibility of that, but I don't think it's gonna be part of Switch Online.
Well, they work with Sega now.
I think
Kind
I
of.
am muted, Reese.
No, you're not muted. Ben, can you
She
hear me?
Rumble can play Sounds.
Yeah,
Ben,
you gotta train all the new people on how to speak over me and ignore me.
Ben, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm-
she'll be
I'm
there.
gonna-
Classic Bane
He's
V.
always start those things off the start.
What else? I don't know. A Kingdom Hearts game's on the Switch.
I mean, I guess we talked.
Yeah.
I think.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think that's possible. Yeah, I think that's possible. An addition of Kingdom Hearts games on Switch, not cloud-based though anymore.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do a cloud. I think they just did cloud because they was too scared.
I think the other problem is the games were too large to fit on Switch. One.
Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 were just PS2 games originally.
Yeah, but like, then I don't know. Then honestly, I thought it was because they were too large to be put on Switch.
I think they updated the graphics and stuff.
Mm.
But I think Kingdom Hearts 4 will come to Switch 2 sometime. Like, I think it's where it's gonna come to PS5. And then it's gonna come to PC.
I think it's a possibility. Yeah.
PS5.
I'm just, I'm praying that Switch, that Kingdom Hearts 4, we get a trailer sometime.
I think it'll be soon.
I think I say
I think it'll be soon, but I don't know.
I feel like I say this in every podcast episode, but it's true. I need a Kingdom Hearts 2, a 4 trailer.
I think it'll happen
Yeah,
eventually. It's
sorry, I
just
just read this out of context. This dialogue option was kind of funny. It said, nowadays, mice are far easier to use. There's no need to roll balls all over the place.
yeah. If that was out of
Hey,
context, yeah.
Gabe, have
What
you
up?
seen good old
What up,
people recently?
Jalen and Seth? Hello.
What's up?
Hey, Seth.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, Sonic fan?
We're doing our podcast that we normally do.
Oh, spontaneous podcast?
What?
No.
No. No, it's called Game
Is
Time.
this one about Matt Bubbers?
It was
Did
on,
it ban me from muting?
Hi.
Hold on.
hey, what up, John?
Hi, Joe.
What did I tell you you could get on your phone?
Oh boy. Do I sound any better? I think I got
I
it
think
to
so.
work.
Yeah.
a
I
little
didn't tell
better.
you you could be on your phone, Jalen.
You weren't here prior.
Yeah. I was gonna say
I
it's
called
What did he
Xenoblade
Can't
do?
really
an
fight
anime
it.
game.
Doesn't have
Xenoblade
to
is a
flavor.
stupid anime game.
That's it. Let's talk politics.
No.
That was still on about this.
Stupid anime game.
Sir, you say Matt Bubbers or anything about politics, I will mute you.
So, how do you feel?
Don't say
So,
it.
Sonic fan, question.
No,
Sonic fan,
I'm muting you.
what's your take? No,
Yeah.
One more zombie.
He just he's, you know, so he just not learning a full clip in your skull.
My God.
You
Is
know,
someone
you know
echoing?
who may have a good article on like rights and like how they relate to automobile. How the
Okay.
no, I'm trying. So if anyone has any questions, I did read an article today on banning larger SUVs on the highway due to their safety risks. Reese, who was it written by chance? I'm not sure. Can you who made that article? It's about like automobiles and trying to ban
What?
the bigger
She
SUVs
knows.
from being on the road. I'll say his
Wait, I have a
name.
question
I'll
for,
say his
I have a
name.
question for every living soul here.
What?
Yeah, what's your
Yeah,
What,
question?
like,
Jalen?
can you say his name? What
Question for
author do we
everyone
like that starts with a B?
Yeah, what's the
What his
question?
last name starts with a B?
Does anyone here know how to speak a secondary language?
I took French
Yeah.
1 and 2 in like middle and high school. That was about it.
Me,
Elbow.
Jalen, me.
Okay, speak your secondary language.
Alright, je parle le français de temps en temps et toi.
What the fuck?
Je m'appelle Gabriel.
Someone
Dave
tells
is
my name.
What do you want me to say?
Anything.
Chinga tu madre. Puto.
What, you're laughing?
I love you, Ben.
Pinche puto.
Oui.
I'll be right back.
I
Very much. I
have
got the trash.
F4, I think.
Pinche
To a grow,
colero.
Benjamin. To a grow.
Pinche culero.
Being chilling?
That letter didn't
Pinche
that means
tu madre. Hijo de
Ben, you
puta.
can speak French.
It's Spanish. I just cussed you out.
Sep,
Anyway,
Okay, Sep, I am gonna unmute you. I'm gonna give you one more chance.
pinche hijo de puta.
What did that mean in French?
That means
Remove
how was your
bullets
day?
from your skull,
It means
so-
how was your day?
Matthew Cornelius Bubbers III.
Okay. I'm gonna name it the episode I Hate Matt Bubbers.
Yo.
Whoa, calm down. Calm down.
And then we actually get covered by Matt Bubbers. That'd be crazy.
Te quiero mucho. Jalen. Jalen, te quiero. An AI.
Remember, guys, to subscribe to Super Gamers. Follow the.
Mad Bubbers barrier, great big Bubbers barrier. Great big Bubbers barrier.
Can I say what I want to say? Remember,
Okay, Bubbers. Okay,
Well-
Bubbers, buddy.
follow the YouTube channel, Super Gamers. Follow the Twitch channel, which we'll start streaming on. follow the
You
Facebook,
Bubbers bastard.
Twitter. Okay, you can. If you
Your
say,
Bubbers blabbering off the Bubbers, a Bubbers blasphemy.
I'm using again, Ben. If I say, if I hear one more, if I hear Matt, the word Matt, one more time, I'm gonna puke. Okay, what do we think about the future of Nintendo?
What was the question? Sorry, Sonic fan.
The future of Nintendo besides the Switch, the new Switch 2.
I feel like they're just gonna keep like churning out Switch sort of systems until they come up with something new and revolutionary that'll like change the gaming industry.
Really?
That's my guess.
I think Nintendo is back on
Oh my
top
God,
again.
man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean by back on top again?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, they kind of like. I feel like they're on a level now where they don't really like compete with like PlayStation and Xbox. They just kind of like do their own thing. We found something.
Up and down all around. Up and down and all around.
We're gonna get up.
Oh my god.
I'm just, you know, it's. Do you think we'll get the Pokemon games on NSO ever?
I
I
hope
don't know.
so. We'll see.
I think maybe.
Monster.
Like the OG Game Boy.
Yeah, I hope they do honestly, because I want to play those games on official hardware.
I think ZA like could be. Actually, no, fuck it. I forgot what I was gonna say.
ZA could be the next.
It could be peak. It's
I-
peak. It peak.
Yeah. Do you know what starter you're gonna like pick if you get that game?
I mean,
Epic,
Scooby-Doo.
let's go.
I'm
Epic.
eating Scooby-Doo fruit snack.
You know what was next?
You just brought a three music box to like the pack PC.
Did you hear me?
It's like driving your truck to a freaking out of town.
Yeah, I can hear you.
We don't use such foul language.
Yeah.
Okay, Seth and Ben, I'm gonna unmute you.
Alright, you've been unmuted, Ben, and you've been unmuted.
I'm about to head out.
Okay, see ya.
Reese, come on. No, Reese, you gotta chill.
You
Just chilling, man.
are Bubbers
Sorry, chill.
Bonanza right now. You are
Okay,
Bubbers
no.
Bananas.
Okay, no.
Oh my god, there's so many people in DC.
My method of firing squad injured.
This is not
me a
the
sec.
Bubbers time podcast.
Yeah, it's after the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, better now.
It's like Adult Swim with
Yeah.
Bubbers.
Oh wait, I gotta get the Joy-Con 2 out.
I
Joy-Con
think,
2s?
I think Nintendo is
Do you
going to buy
think
the IP
Pokemon will
for
continue to
Half-Life,
let
at least Half-Life
Pokemon Legends series?
Yeah, they'll definitely continue it. I think. Well, assuming I bet Legends Z is gonna be pretty sell well, you know.
Jalen,
just really hope that they
You
made
got a
like a
Pokebot?
Unibud.
So
Something I've been really wondering when it comes to Switch 2 is, like, let's say it just continues to do well. What does that mean then? I guess if it just.
UFO in fine detail. Where's the UFO?
But what
Hey,
does that
where's
mean
the
about other
UFO?
companies? Like how does that affect other companies in terms of how they view this?
They're not really competing.
Other companies might like implement a $80 price tag.
No, that was already going to happen before Switch.
I think PCs are becoming the new thing.
Yeah, the problem is the PC. I think Seth knows the most about this since he's using a PC right now. The problem with the PC, obviously, for a lot of people, is just like it's on the scale where it can be affordable, but at the same time not affordable.
No, the problem
It
is
depends.
this is my
there's-
opinion. Can I say my opinion on this?
Sorry, a UFO just showed
no.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, get inside.
I say, like something like Steam. They know their parts are hard to get a hold of, so they give you the Steam games are cheap.
Well, Steam's not releasing computer parts.
Well,
It's NVIDIA and
no,
AMD
you don't
and
see
Intel.
my point.
Oh, I see what you're saying is that there's all these Steam sales because everybody's already busted out around 1,100 to 2 grand for a gaming PC, if less, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I know what you're saying too.
right. I think the whole idea with the Steam sales and PC games being cheaper on average, I think a lot of it has to do with the psychology of a Steam sale, which is, hey, you're gonna buy a game, right? You want to buy this $50, $60, AAA game. You're gonna go through the Steam store and you're gonna see a bunch of stuff that you already wanted for $5, $10. You're gonna pick up about 3 to 4 games on average when you go into the Steam store. So they pick up more sales that way.
Yeah, they had the summer sale and all that shit.
There's always a sale.
Do you know how have you done this one? If you look at my stream.
I never take a hold of the sale because I'm not really picky. I'm a picky gamer.
How do I get the UFO to go on the other side?
I also think.
I didn't even know.
I think the Steam sales have become like a double-edged sword for Valve, and games that are sold on PC because of the Steam sales. A lot of people have massive backlogs. Like I have almost 300 games on Steam. Half of them I've never even opened. Just because of all the crazy sales. I'm getting games for like $1. Like right now, I'm buying Max Payne series for $11, all of them. They know that games have to go cheaper on Steam because people already have these massive backlogs. So if they try to do the $60, $70, $80 games, they're not going to sell well.
Yo, Seth,
Do you think Mario will ever be on PC?
No.
It is.
Well, yeah, emulation, yeah.
I'm always
But legally,
afraid.
no.
I'm always afraid when Miyamoto dies, they're gonna give it to Sony or something.
No, that's never. Yeah.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm gonna say this: the only way that could ever happen is if we went to that alternate timeline where Sony wanted to, not Sony. I think there was a time when Sony wanted to buy out Nintendo somehow.
They wanted
A
to
long
do a
time ago.
collaboration or something.
No, not that. No, not that. It was specifically way after like Sony and Nintendo separated, and somehow Sony or Microsoft, I don't remember which one who tried it. They wanted to buy out Nintendo, and Nintendo laughed at them so hard. Thinking they're like, oh, bruh, like they would never do that. But I
Does
think
anybody know why there's like spots underneath my screen protector? Is that like skin oil or something that's gotten onto the screen protector.
You're like the new one you put on?
Yeah, like there's just a bunch of spots underneath it and it looks horrible.
Are those air bubbles, I'm guessing?
Oh, probably air bubbles, yeah.
Yeah, you need something like really flat to get those things out. Like
Yeah.
smooth and flat.
I'll just let it stay on there. I don't really care that much. I guess.
Okay.
I think realistically, what's going to happen in the next 5 years is Nintendo is going to drop all of its major IPs. They're going to stop making Mario. They're going to stop making Pokemon or Legend of Zelda, and they're going to focus solely on being, you know, that console that releases NHL games, NBA 2K.
I don't know
which,
about
I
that.
guess
That's
are
in
all
like
their old
No,
IPs.
no.
It seems to be the direction they're going. I don't think we're going to see another Mario game in the 2030s. I think it's over. I think they're going to focus on making basketball games.
I'm gonna say this. I think.
Yeah,
I think
right.
the
In a million years.
I think Seth. I think the only way that would ever happen. I think the only way that would ever happen is if somehow like something happened with like Nintendo's I'm gonna say if their money somehow disappeared and they had no choice but to sell their IPs.
It's already happening. I speak to Miyamoto personally, and he told me that he just wants to make basketball games because he really likes Kobe.
Yeah, right.
Oh, speaking of basketball,
Yeah.
Okay, what is the transformation? Like a new woman.
I was gonna say speak.
I wouldn't recognize her.
Yeah, monster.
Oh wait, let me wait till Ben's done. Ben, continue.
Ben, continue.
Like, bro, I don't mean to brag a little bit, but my prediction was right. It was crazy, bro. Like, Miyamoto called me personally yesterday and was like, "Thanks, bro. Thanks for doing this." And I was like, "No problem, bro. Just a favor, real quick, you know." I'm actually Miyamoto's best friend, you know. Called him Sakurai too, and I was like, "Yo, bro, you need to get me this game now." And I was like, "Sure, I guess," you know.
But that's what I was trying to say. I
And you know
think
what you should have said?
I called Miyamoto on the phone, yo. We hanged out, we got
This
high.
game like
Me too,
You should
bro. Like
25% of the profit.
Yeah, no, I was like, no pressure. He was gonna give me 75%, but I was like, dude, no pressure. I don't need that. Just give me a free game, and I'm happy, you know, bro.
Miyamoto got high and we just talked about
That would have been
Mario.
free money.
Wait, what are you saying, Sonic Man?
I said
Asking.
Miyamoto just got high and we just munch on munchies, Cheetos, and we just talked about the future of Nintendo.
Jalen, you told me I'd have mad money, but I have I make like easy 10 million a day. It's kind of crazy. I make too much money, and I'm like, well, I made too much. I gotta actually shred some of it. I don't have room for all my money, so I just gotta throw it in the shredder real quick. That's just
I want
normal.
to see how culturally everyone is, how pop cultured you are. Who was that woman, the beautiful woman in the black dress?
No.
I know who it is.
Look at that transformation, Gabe. I knew he would. It's like a new woman. I don't recognize her.
No.
If someone sent me that, I really wouldn't recognize her.
Who is that?
That's Lizzo.
Oh god.
Lizzo.
Oh god.
Look how much weight. No, come on. You got Ace should be here. He agrees.
Didn't she
Empowered women.
sexually assault? Didn't she like sexually assault
She
her?
worked out in the gym.
No,
I wish I
she
could
sexually
do some
assaulted
more.
her crew members
Well,
on tour.
guys,
What?
I
No, she
think
did
we're
not. Send me the
gonna.
article.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna wrap
When was
it
this?
up.
Okay.
I'm gonna look it up.
I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, just go jump off a
Oh, shit.
cliff.
Yo,
Whoa.
yo, don't
Whoa.
say that.
You
Yo,
literally can't say that.
don't say that.
Hey, don't say that, man.
Yo.
No, don't jump off a cliff.
Okay,
Get
thank
some. Go on. Go on a walk and play your Game Boy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's more like, yeah. It's better than the first.